Hello, my name is Rze Culbreth, and I have my supportive family here as my audience today. Today, I will encourage and persuade you to be an organ donor. This subject touched my heart because my mom has been battling with breast cancer for the last 2 years, and chemotherapy has affected her blood. You alone have the power to change the number of people that die this year waiting for a transplant. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, you alone save up to 8 lives through an organ donation and enhance many others through tissue donations. And according to the Department of Health and Human Services, last year alone, organ donors made more than 28,000 transplants possible. Another 1 million people receive other tissue transplants that help them recover from trauma, bone damage, hearing impairment, and vision loss. If you're not interested in donating after you pass away, there is always the option of being a living donor. There are many types of living donor. According to the UNO's Transplant Living Organization, the kidney is the most common transplant organ in a living donor. The most common type of living donation is when the donor is a person that you choose to receive the transplant. Most likely it may be a biological relative, such as a parent, a brother, a sister, or an adult child, or a biological unrelated person, a spouse, a friend, or a coworker, or somebody that you know, or a biological unrelated person who has heard about a transplant. Some donors choose never to meet them. Some may meet anyways at some point if they both agree. 18 people die every day waiting for a transplant. One organ donor can save 8 lives and change the lives for more than 50 people. Almost anybody can be an organ donor, regardless of their medical history or age. All major religions of the U.S. supports organ donation. Donors can still have open caskets, funerals, and organ donation doesn't cost any money for the family. Signing the back of your license or the donor card is not enough to officially register as an organ donor with the National Foundation of Transplants. Once I made the choice to become an organ donor, I've had discussions about organ and tissue donations with my family. In my research with this project, it was surprising to me that many people were uncomfortable about talking about death, so they don't want to have the donor conversation. According to the article I read about Gift of Life program, it states that it's best to explain to your loved ones how your decision to donate at the time of your death will offer hope to others who can save or help by getting transplant. Life-saving organs of transplant include the heart, kidney, the brain, the liver, the lungs, and intestine. Donations of the tissues such as bones, ligaments, tendons are needed for important surgical procedures to repair injuries or diseased joints, bones. The Gift of a Life program also encouraged people to donate kidneys, heart, bowels, and skin as well. The New York Lives Project says that the people that receive transplants often feel that they get a second chance at life. Like my mom and many others, their lives were improved by donations of people who cared enough to donate. Luckily for some, getting a transplant allows them to return back to their normal life. For others, an eye, a tissue transplant means the ability to see again. This article also provides information concerning, to me at least, because that each year thousands of people die while waiting for a transplant because a donor cannot be found. There are several reasons why I chose to be an organ donor. Firstly, I wanted to make a difference. According to the Department of Health and Human Services, people from minority populations are usually the higher percent of needing organs. I'm a black male, which makes it more key for me to donate because I fit in the minority category and may be able to help others if they need donations when it's needed. In the same article of the Department of Health and Human Services, that transplant success rates increase when the organs are matched with the same ethnic groups, and some diseases of kidney, heart, lung, pancreas, and liver are found more frequently in racial ethnic minority populations. So at this point, you're probably asking, why should I be an organ donor? And the answer for me is because I can make a difference. And according to the Live on New York Terms project, the need for organ donors has never been greater. In the United States, statistics show that there are currently more than 123,000 people that are currently in the need of organ transplant. Take a seat, guys.